Love will make you drive real slow. Love will make you drive real fast. Love will be the best feeling ever. And love will leave a scar that lasts. Love will take you right into heaven. Love will make you want to dance. Love will make you feel like life's all over before you even really had a chance. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Talking about love. Talking about love. Love will make your heart feel huge. Love will kick you in the head. Love will make you feel so damned alive. And love will make you wish you were dead. Love will make you stand real tall. Love will put you on your knees. Love will make you buy an expensive ring and brush up on the birds and the bees. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Talking about love. Talking about love. Love will make you life of the party. Love will give you life at its worst. Love will give pain like a hole in your heart and forget that you ain't the first. Love will make you feel real old when your heart isn't anything new. Love will make advice ineffective. If it makes any difference, I love you. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Talking about love. 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 Talk about love. Good morning. It is Monday morning cup of coffee for Monday, February 24th. I hope you're having a good morning so far. So far for me today, it's passable. Doing all right. Let's have a sip of coffee together. I'm drinking from my Barack Obama cup. Thinking back to better days. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. You might saw by that angle that I'm about at the end of this cup here. Let's see, what's been going on? I had a localized chemo treatment Wednesday, I think it was, and it was the first one I'd had in like 9 months or so. So it kind of laid me on my ass for a few days there. Felt really bad that day, and then it got a little better, and then I got a little shiftless again. But, you know, the biggest problem with the catheter treatments is that my penis is so big and so long that they have to shove that much extra tube up my urethra to get to my bladder. I mean, they almost run out of tube. That's how big my penis is. It's, you know, it's like an armadillo in my trouser. But you know, that's all right. That's all right. They give me nitrous oxide and Xanax, and it's all right. You know, get through it. I got 2 more of those to go, and then there's going to be an exploratory, and that's not a tube they shove up there. That's a rod with a camera at the end of it. But like I said, nitrous, Xanax, or Valium, whichever, you know, pick your poison. It's all right. I'm going to be fine. I'm in remission now. There's just preventive treatments, and I'm wondering why they do the preventive treatments first, and then they do the exploratory. If they did the exploratory first, then maybe they discover there's nothing there, and they don't have to do the treatments. But no, they do it the other way around, and you know why? Because there's sick, sadistic bastards down there. That's why they do it. And what are you going to do? What are you going to say? Saturday, March 8th, I'll be at the Chuck Campbell House Concert in Brasstown, Georgia. It's a matinee. Get in touch with me if you live anywhere near Brasstown and want to go. Friday, April 18th, I'll be at the Terrarium in Cleveland, Ohio. Saturday, April 19th, the Len Cotterman House Concert in Grand Rapids, Michigan. And I'm looking for dates on the way to Cleveland and on the way home from Grand Rapids. You know, a Sunday in Indianapolis would be great, or in Columbus, or, you know, a Thursday in Columbus or Cincinnati, somewhere. on the way to Cleveland. So if you know anything, let me know. Give me a holler. Tommy Womack loves you at gmail.com. Saturday, April 25th, I'm at the Angela Kelly House concert in St. Louis. Same deal if you know anything on the way to St. Louis. On Friday, the 25th of April, or Sunday, the 27th of April, give me a holler. Sunday, May 25th, I'll be making a cameo with Afton Wolf. He is doing an event called Sad Songs at D's, and I'll be singing a sad song. I've got my choice picked out. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I want to do Streets of Baltimore. I've always found that to be one of the saddest songs in the world, along with Luke the Drifter's My Son Calls Another Man Daddy. That's a pretty heartbreaking one as well. Saturday, June 7th, Government Cheese at the Duncan Hines Festival in Bowling Green, Kentucky. It's in a park downtown just off of the square. It'll be a fun time. It always is. This is our third year in a row of doing this, and it's always a great time. It's always a little warm. It's June. It's not intolerably warm yet like July and August can get, and it's always a good time. I don't know who the headliner is going to be this year. We always go on before the headliner, we'll find out. We'll find out. It'll be a good show. It'll be a good night. There'll be a band before us, and we'll have a good time. Saturday, August 30th, Government Cheese at Headliners in Louisville. Tickets are selling quick for that one. The festival is free in Bowling Green, but the show in Louisville, you have to pay. You don't get in unless you pay, unless you're married to one of us or something like that. So that's Saturday, August 30th, Headliners in Louisville, Government Cheese. And that'll be a lot of fun. I'd like to point out Dave Johansen of the New York Dolls is doing In a Bad Way, stage 4 cancer. And Sweet Relief is running a fundraiser for him. I bought a shirt that I didn't bring out here to show to you. It's a cool David Johansen shirt that I bought for giving to the cause. And it's sweetrelief.org, and then do a search for David Johansen, and you'll be there. Johansen. Or if you just type David J, it'll probably anticipate what you're asking for. Sweet Relief is a great company. They look out for musicians. Now, here's something I haven't brought up in a long time, and I'll tell you this. My next record is almost funded for, but not quite. I'm $500 away from paying for the artwork to be done, and then the manufacturing comes up, and I haven't priced it out pristinely because I don't know what company I'm going to go with. But it's going to be, it's going to be $3,000, So I have to raise that much more money, and I'll put the link below this video so you can go straight to that, and I would appreciate it if you did because, I don't like going to you cap in hand and shilling like this. It's the way to do things now. You got to do it. You got to come up with money somewhere if you don't have a patron, an investor. But you all patrons to me. By the way, Patreon makes me think of Patreon, which is my Patreon site, and I'm planning in the next few weeks to totally revamp the site and re-advertise it. There will be no more giving tiers where you give this much and get so much content, and then give a little more and get this much and give a little more and you get everything. No, one price gets everybody into everything, from the third tier stuff all the way down, just one price. And I haven't decided what that price is going to be yet. So look for that. And that's about all I have to say. I could get political on you if you're in the mood for that. I'm not well informed on a lot of stuff, except Elon Musk is apparently running the government. And I don't understand that. I don't know why he is, except that he bankrolled the campaign to a great deal. Got J.D. Vance in Europe lecturing European leaders on traditional values like they need to know, like they could benefit from the advice. They're going after SSRI antidepressants in kids. And maybe they have a point. I don't know the medicine behind it, but I got initially terrified that they were going after it in adults. And if I didn't have my SSRI antidepressants in my system, I'd be out the damn window right now. I'd be on the roof naked with a spray can and something to say. So that's the name of that tune. There's just so many things we have to look out for, and if you're not sharing in my political beliefs, I'm sorry to dump on you like this. I try to be egalitarian. I try to be centrist. I am kind of a centrist. I really am. I'm not that leftist. I'm not a hardcore conservative. I'm not a hardcore way on the other side leftist, but I do think like a social democrat, as they call it in Europe, and I think about how we're the only developed country in the world that doesn't have universal health care, and that's why David Johansen has to have money contributed to pay his medical bills. It's obscene. You shouldn't have to do that. The government should provide health care. Bada bing, boom, that's it. Yes, there was a time in American history when the government didn't give a shit about you. You were all on your own. If something happened to you, you were SOL. But those days are no more. It's been a new era for a long time, and as Bruce Springsteen said, we should take care of our own, and we should. Does that mean we take care of them in every respect, cradle to grave? I don't think that's right. See, centrist. I don't think our welfare system is out of control, but we can't be like Margaret Thatcher and just cut it off and throw all the people in the projects into the hopper and grind them up. You can't do that, and I disagree with Gene Simmons, who says that the U.S. is a business and should be run like a business. Well, what does that mean? All the people who aren't paying for the upkeep of the country should be gotten rid of because they're not turning a profit. The United States is not a business. It's a country, and there's big difference between a country, a nation, and a business. And that's the name of that tune. Don't let the bastards get you down. Rock and roll all night and party every day. Don't be afraid to say I love you first. God bless you. Have a good week. I'll see you later this morning on the radio, 9 a.m. Central Time, for Tommy Womack's Happiness Hour on WXNAFM.org, or if you're in town, 101.5 FM. And that's it. God bless you. I'll talk to you next Monday.